Hey guys, Paul Counts here, and I want to show you guys step by step how to set up and profit with YouTube. YouTube is a tremendous way to get traffic to your business, and so there's so many different ways you can be utilizing YouTube. What a lot of people don't realize is that YouTube is actually the second largest search engine online. So no matter what people are looking for, no matter the niche market they're after, people will go to YouTube for stuff. So some people might use YouTube locally, like Flower Shop. Let's say Flower Shop New Jersey, for example, and you'll see different flower shops that maybe are in New Jersey. Let's say Flower Shop Bellevue, Washington. That gives you an idea of kind of local, how people are utilizing it. Like, notice this flower delivery in Bellevue, right? So different videos show up here. The Bellevue Florist, City Flowers in Bellevue, 486 views. So YouTube is something you should be using for your business, whether you're an offline business, an online business. It's a tremendous traffic source for getting people. So, we've all probably seen those videos, like motivational type videos. I mean, look at these ones: 278,000 views, 69,000 views, 248 thousand views. So lots and lots of views, 5.3 million views on these motivational videos. So it's a really hot topic. So what I'm going to do step by step is create a channel from scratch. And this is going to be a channel that is focused around the topic about motivational videos, inspirational videos. So that's what we're going to create here in this video tutorial over the next few videos. And so if you follow along, you're going to, at the end of this, have your YouTube channel set up and then also understand how to rank your videos, how to actually create the videos so that you can actually win with video marketing on YouTube. So what I'm going to do is go over to Google. Now, in order to use YouTube, you do need a Google account. If you do not have one, just go to gmail.com and you can actually create an account, or go to google.com and you can create an account from there. So make sure you have your Google account, that you're logged in. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go to youtube.com. And if you're brand new to YouTube, if you don't have a channel yet, you're just going to go up here to the right hand corner and click on My Channel. And then that's where you're actually going to create your new channel from there. Now, since I'm using an account that I'm already logged in on, a lot of people don't realize you can actually set up multiple YouTube accounts. In fact, under one YouTube login. So in fact, if you go to YouTube channel switcher, so that is just youtube.com/channel_switcher. And if you just Google search YouTube channel switcher, you'll come directly to this page. So we've got a couple different pages here, a couple that I've set up for testing. And then let's go here to create a new channel. Create a new channel. Now we're going to call this new channel, it's going to be a branded name. We're going to call it Motivation Counts. Motivation Counts. And then I'm going to go over here and choose create. So we're going to choose create. That's going to create this brand new channel for us. So now we're creating our channel. And once we have this set up, we're going to show you some of the very basics, the bare minimum things that you want to have in place to set up your channel. So the first thing you want to focus on once your account's created, so you need to understand your name and what you're going to go for. Now, I did that really easy. That was just because I already decided that motivation was the topic, and obviously the brand name. You've got success counts, motivation counts, marketing counts, all those topics. So motivation counts just made a lot of sense for me to set up. And what you want to have as far as your channel name goes is you want to try to make sure your channel encompasses the material you're going to have. Now, if you're an offline business and you have let's say you have a winery, or let's say that you have an insurance agency, then you're going to put in your YouTube channel is going to be branded to what it is that you do. So if you're a winery, you would put in your business name there. So you're going to brand it with your business name. That's your channel name, right? So we want to make sure that we do that. So customize your channel. So once that's set up, you just need to go here and click customize your channel. And the main thing that you want to have is a couple of things. You want to have a channel description. Channel description is really important. And so you want to have it, make sure it's focused around the content you're going to include, the keywords, the information that people are going to find inside of your channel. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to type in, a little bit about it. So motivation counts is your source for top-notch motivational and inspirational videos that will help transform your your life. Whether you are an entrepreneur, a parent, let's see, an exercise enthusiast, or just a regular person enjoying life, you will get huge value by watching the content on this channel. Okay, find more information about us online. Connect with us. It's always good to do. Connect with us online at. Okay, so very basic. Got a link in there for them to connect with me. So make sure you include your website, include a little information about your business, what it is that you offer, what it is that you do. Those types of things make all the difference in the world, right? Okay, so there's a little bit of information there. Next thing you want to do is create your little channel icon. So that's important. So you're going to go here and click on edit. Click on edit. That's your channel icon. And so notice this is going to control what people see about you. So this would be like your company logo, your organization's logo would go in there. So I'm just going to upload my logo. Now, let me go here to, um, let's see here, to Success Counts. I'm going to grab logos here. So bear with me 1 second. So let's go in here. So Success Counts. We'll kind of use that for the brand at the second. I don't like that one so much. Let's use a different picture. So I'm going to use like my profile picture there. Let's go here to upload photo, pictures, headshots, and let's find my branded photo. There we go. So we'll let that load up. So what you want to use is your company logo. If it's your own brand, you're going to use that. If it is something more generic channel, like you're just doing a channel to do product reviews, which a lot of people do, you can definitely just do more of a generic one that just, maybe it's just a, word or a letter or something like that that you use in your logo. You know, that's something you can do as well. So that's really basic. So we'll let that upload here for just a second. And so notice that changes the icon now, so that looks a lot better. And so now if we go here and we refresh this, it should actually show up with our icon, and it does. So there we go. So there's our logo there. Now we're going to say add channel art. That's the next thing we need to do. So we've uploaded our image. Typically that would be your business logo. That's what would go in there. We're going to go here to add channel art. Okay, so add channel art. Very important. Now, there's a couple things you need to know. So we need to have channel art. So channel art is what shows up above here, right? So as people are browsing different channels, like if I'm over here and I'm looking at, let's see, law of attraction coaching, right? So they do a lot of motivational type, information as well. So there's law of attraction. So notice their information shows up here, right? So they have all their subscribers, but so that's the channel art that we're talking about. Typically, good channel art for a business, it's going to have, it's going to have maybe your logo up there, maybe some a couple pictures of your organization, and most importantly, contact information might go well there also. So those types of things will work really, really well. So let's let that. So that's what that looks like. Let me show you another one. So here's another person, Ben Lionel Scott, very popular person. He's got a lot of people. His channel art is very basic, it's just whatever it takes. So he's got 601,000 subscribers, millions of views on some of his videos. I mean, this one has 15 million views. So what he does, he just creates motivational videos. That's his niche. Now for you, you might be doing videos about your wine, or you might be doing videos about your flower shop, or might be doing videos about what holidays are coming up and why people need to buy flowers for those holidays. So there's lots of different things that could be happening there and content that you would be creating. So in this case, I'm going over here and we're going to go to a source called Canva. Now it's completely free to use Canva. That's canva.com, canva.com. And what you want to do is go down here to where it says social media. You want to choose create a design, create a design. When you click on that, it's going to take you to this particular page. When you land on this page, you've got print design with Canva. You can do posters, like business cards, flyers, that kind of stuff. They also do social media posts, documents. They have a lot of different stuff you can create. So we want to focus in this example on using Canva to create a YouTube channel art. So we're going to click on that, and that's going to open up an image that we can work from, or some possible images that we could go from. Now there is some free, there is also some paid options as well. So here is one. I like this one. This one is a free option for Camtasia. It says gamer strategy. So I'm just going to go with motivation counts. I'm just going to use their template, right? So we're going to make that real simple there. Now, there's a lot of things you can do with these templates, though, more than what I just showed you there. You can add in elements. So over here on the left-hand side, you've got things like I could actually add in our logo there, with success counts. So I could upload an image that way. We could, there's branding that can be done that way. So I can say motivation counts, which is going to be a subset of success counts. I would actually slap our logo on there. So I just uploaded my logo using one of their templates, and that was handled by just going to the upload section, right? You can change the background if you wanted to, so you can do all sorts of different looks and feels for the background. So if you want to go different colors so it kind of stands out, I happen to kind of like that option there, so I think I'll stick with that. But you can go with some different options. So there's one that's kind of more black. There's that option there. It's a little more in the stars. That looks kind of cool. Let's see, like that one. Not a fan of that so much. You can see many different options for background, right? So we're just changing the background around just to get one that we like, one that flows. So I'm not a big fan of those backgrounds I chose. I kind of liked what we had. That one's actually even better, so I think I'll stick with that. Now, you can also resize content down too if you need to. So you can just drag it and drop it and highlight it. Anytime you make a change within Canva, you can just hit Control Z, and that'll bring it back to what you were using before. That's just Control Z to bring it back. Now, over here on text, you can actually add in some text. So I can come over here, and I just clicked on one of these text items just to see how it looks, and I added it. Now, notice it's black font, right? So we need to fix that. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to choose text color. We'll make that white. There it is. So now we've got our white font there. Looks like the black font is still showing up there. So let's just highlight that material and make that white as well so it kind of stands out. There we go. So if I wanted to add some text there, now again, I'm not a fan of that font for my branding, but again, I could put in my website URL right here, right? So there is motivationcounts.com, right? Just to get people back to my website, back to exploring and checking out what kind of stuff I offer. All right, so that is that option. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to put in my website link, but I'm going to choose a font that I kind of like. And so let's go here to the different options. Now, you can go with the options they have here, or you could go with something like, just add a heading in there. Let's go here. Okay, there it is. So add a heading. Let's change that font color, make that white so it jumps out. I'm going to keep this font pretty basic actually for right now. Let's go ahead and resize that font so it shows up. Now I'm going to type in my website, www.motivationcounts.com. motivationcounts.com. All right, so motivationcounts.com. So now that part is done. So you guys are watching me create this channel live. We don't have this channel set up yet for Motivation Counts. So you guys are actually watching this being created completely live. Now, if you want it to match the different font here, this is looks like the font's called Nor'Wester. So notice when I highlight the font, whatever font you choose is going to be up there. So that is so many different font options too that they allow. Now I personally like to keep it consistent. So I'm going to make that Nor'Wester font as well. And so let's go over here and just fix that just a little bit. So lots of different things we can do. We can do right there. Whoops, I made a change I did not like. So let's go back there. All right, so there we go. So we've got success counts, motivationcounts.com. And then if you wanted to get people to to follow you on different channels, you could do another text option there. And so we could actually add in another subheading or add in more text. And then we could say, follow us on Facebook and then put motivation counts. All right, so let's make that white again. Right up here, make that white font. Let's see, make that stand out. So if you wanted them to follow you on Facebook, you could put your information there. You could put your phone number there if you're a local business. So lots of different options there. Let's just stick with that though. I like what we have here. Then I'm going to go here to download. So now we're going to download this file and we're going to choose download it. It's now preparing my design. So now we've got our design created and we're ready to go upload this to our YouTube channel. So we're pretty much, in a spot where we're ready to go as far as getting our content out there. Because once you get your channel created, then you can go from there. So I'm going to pause this video while I move this file real quick. Okay, so we're now ready to take this file and we're going to load it up to YouTube, right? So we're going to add channel art. So what I did there is went back to my YouTube channel and notice we had uploaded our branding image. So this one's like my personal image. You could put up anything else you want in there. It could be your logo, a small version of your logo. Those types of things work well. And you're going to choose add channel art. Now there's 3 different ways you could add photos if you wanted to. So like let's say you wanted to browse through their gallery. You could use your own photos, or you can go to upload your own photos from your computer, which is the option that we are going to do. So I'm going to go into my computer here and navigate to my motivation counts folder, and I'm going to upload that image that we just created. So bear with me while that uploads. You'll notice the upload status right there. And the great thing about using Canva is it creates the perfectly sized image, so it should work smoothly once we get it uploaded. So let's take a look at how that looks. They're going to tell you a little bit how it's going to look on the different devices. So that's how it looks on TV. That looks great. So let's go here and adjust this maybe a little bit to get an idea of how we want it to look. All right, to crop this image. Okay. Oops. Okay, so just choose select. All right. Okay, so we're going to upload our channel art, and typically if your file's too large when it comes down as a PNG from Canva, you can use it as a JPEG. So save it as a JPEG as well, and then when you save it as a JPEG, it's going to make the image a little bit smaller as far as like size goes, and it should show up properly. So now it shows, this is what your logo is going to look like. So there it is. It kind of covers motivation counts in there. So you can see kind of that window and how that works. And then let's go to device preview and then choose select. So now let's let that load up. So now we got our logo in there, but we want to make sure that our channel art kind of looks properly. So we're going to need to go back to that image and resize it. So bear with me 1 second. We're going to go in and back to Canva, and let's go back in there and let's fix that image. Just make it a little bit smaller. We really want to like drive that down, um, a little bit as well, just so we can work with it a little bit more. All right. Okay, so notice right here, I'm clicking and dragging around here. We're going to try to drag that down a bit. So let's go here. Let's go back here to the content piece. So motivation. A lot of this tool, the reason I like working with the tool like Canva so much is it's very click and drag simple. So it is, it's not too complicated, and it's something anybody can do. So I'm just kind of playing around with that just to make sure we get this to fit, showing you guys the good, the bad, and the ugly of, trying to get this to work and fit correctly. So let's make that size 64 font. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so I like that section there. Let's go here, hit copy, and that just creates another section of text. So let's go here and write counts, right? Motivation counts. Let's drag our logo down here. Let's actually resize that. That was a little bit too big the first time around. Let's resize that. Let's drag this in just a little bit, kind of tighten it up. And then I'm going to just go here to where we can move it. The other nice thing is that they do a good job of like helping you line up your content. So that works really well also. Let's see if we need to make this just a little bit bigger so the counts kind of jumps out. So I do like that idea. And there we go. So we have motivation counts. And let's go here and adjust the green background here. All right, so there's the gap there. Okay, and then I'm going to highlight it. There we go. So motivation counts. Looks a little bit better. Let's try to center that over a bit. There's the purple line. That means we are centered, kind of centered a line there. Okay, so that when it turns like a more solid line, that means that it's centered throughout the entire document. So sometimes you got to click up here. So move that. Let's click the actual file there. Make that. Get the solid line so we know it's centered correctly. Perfect. So now that is centered. So now we'll go back to the motivation. Again, trial and error till you get it right. That is critical to your success with this strategy, especially if you're not a graphic designer. Okay, so now that is centered. And then now we want to take this and we want to center this up as well. Notice our logo. Let's get that centered up. Let's get the .com centered. And let's get the blue area. Okay, so here we go. And just wait for that solid line to show up. Again, plenty of trial and error. Okay, so that is good to go. Drag that up. Okay, there we go. So now we've got our branded information up there. We're going to go back over here. We're going to download this file one more time. It is preparing the file to download, putting it onto our computer here. So give it just a moment to do that. So preparing the design. That is just Canva's way of saying they're making your file for you. And your channel art is critical because that's where you're going to get branding. That's where you're going to get your name out there more. So I'm going to go back over here and we're going to go to our motivation counts folder and we're just going to save this in here. It's going to ask us if we want to replace it, and we do. Now that file looks a little bit large, so I'm going to resize that image and save it as a JPEG. So I'm going to use a graphic design tool that I have to save it as a JPEG. I'm using a tool called paint.net. Paint.net. So I'm going to go ahead and open the smaller version of the file. So that looks a lot cleaner. Now we hope it's going to size well inside of Facebook. So let's see if that does. But let's go here and go to JPEG of this. Go to save, and we are going to replace it. Hit OK on that. And then let's go back to our channel art over here. Go back over here to YouTube. We're going to edit our channel art. Anytime you can edit it up there, you're going to go to Edit Channel Art, and then we're going to go to Select a Photo from your computer, and I'm going to choose the Motivation Counts JPEG file. We're going to do this process one more time, and look at that. It does show up a lot better this time around. So now we're going to hit that button, motivation counts. So we almost have it. We probably just need to tweak a couple of different things just to make sure it shows up properly. But we're almost there. So that means, then our website URL will show up. So we need to bump everything up just a little bit and, help that look kind of clean. So then we're almost there. So a lot of that's just trial and error, or you can work with the graphic designer to kind of get it to flow correctly. So there's multiple options there as well. So you can also edit your icon. Again, not a fan of just the the individual there, but I think I think there's ways that we can actually get that icon to work. So I'm going to click done on that. We're just going to use the icon just for consistent branding. There it goes. That actually looks really nice. So I'm going to stick with that. That looks a lot better. We're going to refresh that. And then we'll fix this logo. That's the other thing that I would personally fix. We'll fix this just to drag that up. So you guys will see that on the next video. And then if you go up here to edit links is another thing that you can do. So you can actually put a little information about you. And this allows you to put custom links on your channel art. So this is your website. So this is actually a really critical thing to do on your description. So when you edit your links, so put your website address here. So website, and then put in your URL. So I'm going to put in motivationcounts.com. And then go to add a link. So Facebook, right? So you're going to put in your information here for Facebook. Facebook.com/motivation counts. So that way people can follow you on Facebook. Then you're going to put in your Twitter or your Instagram, right? So you're going to put in your Instagram. And then you'll put in your Instagram link. You guys get the idea, right? So put in your Twitter following. So your website, your Facebook page, your Instagram page, your Twitter following. Maybe it's a free giveaway. So free top 10 tips for motivation free. And then you put a link to your free offer, right? That free offer could be a lead capture page. You guys get the idea, right? So then you hit done on that. Now I'm going to edit my description here because we don't actually want to put in our link right there. Let's go back here and choose done on that. Choose done on the links. And then when we go up over here, notice what happens. So they actually take our Instagram, they take the Facebook, they take Twitter, they put that on there. And let's just go here. Here's another link, right? So they make that a little, a little video here. So let's go here. Anytime you can edit this. And so let's go, instead of website with a colon, let's go website, and then let's call this free info. Or we could change it around and go website here. That might be a better idea. And then we're going to give away our free offer over here. Let's do that. Free offer over here. So that's what I would do. And then, so let's go ahead and put free offer, free report, free motivation tips. There you go. Notice that. So now what highlights is our giveaway, right? Our offer, our landing page. That is then highlighted in that section. So I like that a lot better. I really like the look of this. I definitely think we're on to something good here. And so now we're all set. So you've got your website, your Facebook, your Instagram. We could add in Twitter there. That would show up as well. So you could go add Twitter. So this is a great way to kind of get all your multiple channels to show up in one area, right? So now on our YouTube channel, we're well monetized. This goes to a free offer. We've got our Facebook page, our Instagram, our website, and our Twitter all up there. So really good strategy for actually getting yourself additional links. So guys, this is how you set up your YouTube channel. In the next video, we're going to go through the process step by step of getting competition research and understanding, what videos we should be targeting and creating content around. But this is the setup phase of your YouTube channel.